Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Food Experience. Today's food experience, I got a great one for you. First, I want to give a big shout out to Neil over at Pellets and Pits, because if it wasn't for you, I don't think this roast beef would have come out nearly as good as it did. So what am I doing? I'm making a smoked roast beef marinated with a port wine marinade. I am using an eye of round roast for this video, and that's what Neil used in his video, and it came out great. And I want to mention that I ran it through the smoker at 200 degrees for 2 hours. Then I bumped up the heat to 250 degrees for the remainder of the cook till it hit around 135, maybe 1 or 2 degrees over, give or take. Anyhow, without further ado, there's a lot of preparation, and here we go. For the marinade, starting off with Taylor port wine, adding in 1 cup. After that, a 1/4 cup of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of honey, 1 tablespoon Dijon mustard, 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, 1 teaspoon of minced onion, teaspoon of dried rosemary. For some reason it didn't capture the Worcestershire, 1/4 cup, but there's also 2 large cloves of garlic that you want to mince up real nicely. And that's about it. Give it a good stir or shake, and then add the meat. The roast has been marinating for about 12-13 hours. I've been turning it every now and then. Somehow when I put the roast in the bag with the marinade, I wasn't filming, so you just have to imagine that part. But here it is. Gonna let all the juices drip off of it. I could see some garlic pieces on there along with some rosemary and thyme. Gonna go in with some salt. I think I'll use the Gospel by Meat Church. It's kind of like a seasoned salt. I think that's pretty good. I'm going to let it sit for about an hour and then put it in the pit boss. 1 probe on this side and the other on the opposite side. They're both reading the same temperature. Pit boss is at 200 degrees, and in she goes. And I put her right in the center. I'm looking to cook this one to around medium. Deciding to try something else, I also have the regular Temp Spike Plus, inserting that one straight down. And you can see the app recognizes all 3 devices. Going through one of its smoke cycles. And it's been hanging right at 200 degrees where I've set it. Hasn't really moved at all. One side is 97, the other is 104, and there's the ambient temperature difference. Every device has its hot spot, so at this point, I'm going to rotate it around. Oh, that's looking good. Sure does smell good. I can smell it. Do the proper shutdown. That's what I'm looking at with the 3 temperature probes. At this point, I'm tenting the roast. It's been resting a good hour. The meat is still pretty warm inside. It had a ton of juice. I already mopped some of it up. This is a tougher cut of meat, so you really got to slice it thin. And I'm going to use my deli slicer tomorrow to get nice thin slices like this. Wow. That's definitely some good sandwich meat right there. I'm telling you folks, Meat Mountain, we've got the meats. I portioned the roast beef into 4 ounce and I vacuum sealed them. With this packet, I'm making a French dip, trying this Johnny's French dip au jus sauce. You're supposed to use 2 parts water to 1 part concentrate. I purchased some of these bolillo rolls from the supermarket. They're nice and soft, but I'm going to toast it on the outside. 1/4 cup of Johnny's, along with a 1/2 cup of water. I brought it up to a boil and now I'm letting it simmer for 10 minutes. It's been simmering for about 10 minutes. Also, this bolillo roll, it's kind of got a nice crustiness on the outside and super soft inside. Adding the roast beef in there. That'll warm up the roast beef. And it will also be pre-coated with au jus sauce. A lot of restaurants do it that way and it's dynamite. That's looking really good. I checked it with my instant read and it's at 160. I wish I could find my strainer. I'm not sure where it is, but we'll try it this way. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty good. Close that nice and tight. Oh yeah. I'm thinking I could have used more than 1 4-ounce packet of roast beef, but that's okay. This is still going to be great. With that, I'll see you guys back at the table. Welcome back, everybody. Here I am with the French dip sandwich I just made. Looks so good. Little dunking action. I haven't had a French dip in ages, and this totally fits the bill. That Johnny's au jus sauce, yeah, that's pretty dang authentic from what I remember of French dips. Also, I want to give a big shout out to Neil over at Pellets and Pits, aka the Flat Top King. What an amazing roast beef marinade. That port wine marinade that I put together, phenomenal. Definitely will be doing that again. The marinade gave the roast beef a certain little sweetness, but also has a savory bit. Definitely combined with the au jus, made it a lot more savory. I don't know if Neil will ever come across this video. If you do, buddy, you gotta try this. This is amazing. I'm gonna eat the rest in private, but I'm gonna put a link back to Pellets and Pits, where I got the idea for the whole marinade and everything. I always got to give credit where credit is due. And yeah, go check out Neil's channel. Awesome channel. And I hope you guys enjoyed my little thing of roast beef. Oh no, yeah. I also made a roast beef and Swiss on rye. Here's a picture of that. Such an awesome tasting sandwich as well. I also made another roast beef sandwich with Swiss on a brioche bun. Totally fantastic. Anyhow, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, drop me a line below. I love hearing from you. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I got all kinds of good things coming up. So until next time, have a stellar day. Be excellent. And most of all, remember me, I'm KJ Andy O, your food experience host with the most. Y'all take care, and I'll see you next time.